And of course, Molly Nelson, January, start of a new year, people trying to do things a little differently, trying to get themselves, whip themselves into shape. The number one thing people have on their checklist is to get themselves into shape.
And Lou, I'm surrounded by muscly men right now.
Yeah, I know, it's rough.
And it's not a bad morning so far.
We have the folks from Complete Nutrition joining us in studio right now. I want to welcome Mario Shirata. He is over here sitting next to Molly, and also Dom Carapello. Carapello, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. But again, nutrition, key on getting yourself into shape. Look at you guys, man. You guys are ripped. This is awesome. What can you suggest for people to do?
I mean, we got to start somewhere, and a really good way that we love, to invite you into the store and come in, and there's so many different steps that you can take when trying to set up goals and then try to reach them. In our store, we like to think that we are very successful and excel in a lot of areas such as weight loss, maintaining lean muscle, and helping gain muscle too. Some people want to gain, not just lose. So. In our store, we have very knowledgeable resources, people with like a nutrition certified degrees or exercise science, kinesiology, things like that. So we bring a lot of talent and a lot of good knowledge to the table as well. Biggest thing is we don't want you to be scared or to feel intimidated walking in the store. We are, we have a set number of people in the store that do have some good fit assets to them and things like that, but we like to look the part and live the part
Sure.
and be the part, absolutely.
Yes.
So Dom, I've always been a little leery of these kinds of products because I think to myself, if I just eat right, can I get the nutrition in the right foods? Why do I need to add these?
Absolutely. I mean, nutrition's like 80% of it. Supplements are just going to enhance what the diet is doing. So along with diet and exercise, supplements are just helping to fill in the gaps. So protein powders, just if we don't have time to eat the chicken, we're all busy. We've all got stuff to do throughout the day. If you throw a protein powder in there, we can fill in that gap to make sure that you're getting what the body needs. I mean, multivitamin, obviously very good for just general health. So we just got a little supplement for everything to help fill in those gaps to make sure you're doing what you need to day to day.
So there is no real magic pill. It's work.
Yeah, you got to put in work to do it. We just try and help make sure that we're doing the work properly and getting it done a little bit easier. Yeah. So,
what's one of the most popular things that you guys sell, Mario?
We have a number of products, but this new Octane and like we have a CTS system that 2-month systems that are really good at helping suppress appetite, give really good natural energy, very, very good enhanced sleep. To touch back on what you said, results help, and when you take a product that can speed up the results of these goals, you get motivated. When you're losing a little weight and you can get on a scale like this Tanita scale and see the difference, see the change, a lot of times it's not in the mirror or how we perceive ourselves.
See, I've heard that so many times, and to be honest with you, when you're trying to lose weight, you want to see you're losing weight, but that's not always the case, is it?
Not at first, so it's got to be consistent. It's not a magic pill. You got to have accountability. That's where we come back into play, and we kind of help push you, help motivate you. Have some beautiful technology inside the store. We've got a very, very good upgraded things in the store, like this Tanita scale that can get real deep in depth inside the system.
That's professional grade.
Absolutely, yeah. We kind of pride ourselves in having such technology that kind of helps us take a step away from the others and prevail just by being able to get you on a scale like that, get a body fat analysis, know how many calories your body is burning throughout the day. Some really cool stuff like that. I think you're going to get up there in a little bit.
I am going to get a couple seconds.
Dom will get you on there. Yeah.
We'll find out how heavy we really are and what the fat content beside my head really is. But we first, to be honest with you, we heard about Complete Nutrition. We've heard about you guys for a little while, but you guys, for us personally, were put on the map when we met Rudy Cataldo and the amazing transformation he had.
Yeah, once again, somebody that took, a real life person. Not everybody's a competitor or bodybuilder or going on stage or anything. This guy's a real life person that had some real life weight loss goals, and he needed it.
Fireman.
Absolutely, yeah. So he did take that step. He came into the store, met with a couple of our amazing success coaches, got on an amazing program, stayed very, very consistent with it. And I mean, his story is amazing. He's lost a ton of weight, changed his life completely around. It's amazing when you can kind of incorporate a good, healthy living with your normal day activity, it really does bring a different energy and different motivation to your day.
Let me touch on another thing. Some people may not have had a problem gaining excess weight until they got a little older in life, when their metabolism starts slowing down a little bit. You guys have anything that might be able to help that out, or is that just a fallacy as well?
No, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of where the Octane kit comes in. It's got a natural testosterone booster. I mean, that's been huge in the news lately. It's by increasing those natural testosterone levels, you're going to have increased energy, better metabolism, I mean, better recovery. Whenever you hit the gym, you're going to wake up the next day and just feel 1,000 times better just by enhancing those natural levels. You pretty much get that 20-year-old oomph back. So, I mean, it's just everything all in one, kind of what we use the Octane. We've got a product for women called Vive, helps to balance out those hormone levels. So it's just make sure that we don't have just metabolism boosters. We've got stuff that we can fit and consult and find any specific need that you may have to reach your goals.
All right. No,
Let's get Lou on that scale.
We're going to check this out
'Cause
here.
I'm not getting on
I want
it.
to see how this thing works here. I'm going to kick my shoes off because you have to be barefoot on this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Dom, it measures more than just your body weight. It measures your skeleton. Tell us what all it measures while Luke
it's going to tell us how much weight you've lost in it, how much body fat you've lost, how much muscle you may have put on, how much water you might be holding. I mean, it can give us a full readout of
Hang on a
everything.
second here.
Because that silver weighs a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Big difference.
There
maker,
we go.
right?
Hang
Get that fat wad of cash out of there. There you go.
Have you, hold on for 1 second. How old are you?
What year is it? I'm 55.
Okay. And about how tall are you?
5'8"
Okay.
and a half.
Put that through, and that's all right.
And you should be good to hop
Okay.
on there.
So
See some little circles will kind of dance around. It'll spit out a receipt, and then that'll give us a printout of your body composition. And what's cool is in 2 weeks or so, we can schedule you in like stores to come back in and do another readout. And again, we can see exactly where you've lost from with the diet and exercise.
What? Did I win? The little ticker tape is coming
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
So it prints out, so you have a hard copy of everything then
Yeah.
too, right?
And what's
you can
cool-
show Tom that there. He can see the little ticker tape. I don't care if you see how much I weigh. I really don't care.
So
Okay.
I mean, what's cool is
So what does it say?
we've got the weight is at 197.2.
What's his skeleton weigh? I'm so curious.
It'd be your fat-free mass. He'd be at 140.81.
See, told you I'm big boned. Yeah.
So that's his total body weight without any body fat on there.
Okay.
And again, what's cool is you can come in 2 weeks. We can give you your basic printout of a diet
Let's
plan.
come back over here real quick.
And then we can just make sure that we're losing the weight that we want to lose. I mean, for example, I had a client named Dee Dee. She came in. She's done phenomenal. In 2 weeks, she's lost like 13 pounds.
Wow.
But the scale only showed she lost like 6. But by crunching the numbers, we found out she lost 10 pounds of body fat.
Wow.
In a week. I mean, it's
That's what you want to lose.
unreal.
Right?
That's what you wanna get
what
rid of.
wanna
So
lose.
cool because she came in and she was kind of, well, I lost weight, I feel good, but the light up on her face when she saw she lost 10 pounds
Was
in a
worth
week,
it, the hard work. Yep.
it was amazing.
Where are
So
you guys located at?
we've got Ankeny, Ames, West Des Moines, and Merle Hay. So.
Okay.
Bunch of
private.
locations.
Yeah.
Now, where do you
We're all
guys
over.
hang out? Because people want to find out where you guys hang out.
Yeah, yeah.
Mario, which store are you at?
I'm predominantly over at West Des Moines, and Dom's out in the Ankeny area. Between both of us, we really do. We spread out and get to all the stores. We have great success coaches in every store, though, so you won't lose out going to any one of them. You'll have a great experience. We, I guess, measure our success based on the success of the clients that come in. So feel free to come in, Google us, look us up on Facebook. We're out there. We're ready.
Wonderful.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you guys for coming in, man. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for having us. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.